Ms. Marvel episode 5, now out on Disney Plus for you guys to go and check out. I have just watched it. I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on Ms. Marvel episode 5. Let me know yours down below. Smash it down there. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And let's get straight into this review of Ms. Marvel episode 5. Okay, so I have not dropped a review for Ms. Marvel since episode 2. I've been very ill. I have had a chest infection, so every time I talked, I just coughed up constantly, just absolute constantly. So me doing it, it would just be like an edit that would be like completely edit the whole entire way. Like it was very unpractical and it was hurting, and yeah. So I haven't dropped one there. So let's just do a quick recap. Episode 3, I didn't like the chase sequence. I did not like that whole stuff that was going on with Kamala at the brother's wedding. That stuff I just did not care for. I did not like that episode. Episode 4 was an improvement. I did enjoy that. I enjoyed the cultural aspect of Pakistan, going to Pakistan, and Kamala understanding a bit more of her heritage. And I like the red balaclava, whatever you want to call them. I like them. They're cool. That stuff was awesome. We got some more lore. We got some more ideas about what the motive of the villains are, which I'm not really... I mean, you could see that coming from a mile away, couldn't you? That they're going to be the villains. I would have preferred it to not have any villains and just her discovering her powers. Like, that would have been cool to me. But hey, we got to put villains in there somehow. Now we get to episode 5. And again, I feel like they dropped the ball here with episode 5. I didn't enjoy it, and I'm gonna come out straight out and say it. Majority of this episode is just pure filler. It really is pure filler. You could take it out, and I don't think it has any impact to the story at all. Like, no impact. Like, what I don't get is we spent like half an hour doing a flashback scene that has no relevance to what is going on currently right now. It just doesn't matter. Like, it makes no sense. I don't care about her grandmother's parents meeting and then having her and all that stuff. Like, it had no bearing on Kamala and her story right now. It has no bearing, but except somehow she can time travel and she saves her grandmother. It doesn't make sense. Like, how can so she's the one that goes back in time to make sure her grandmother gets with her grandmother's father to get on the train. What? Okay, right. Okay, I guess that is. And then she wakes up and her mother discovers that she's the one with the thing, and this big giant vortex thingy comes out of nowhere. Like, if you play Fortnite, it's sort of like that big like time whatever thing it is, but obviously it's to the other dimension. They start dying, but when the main chick dies, she converts like to her son, who now has the powers just like Kamala does. He has the identical powers. So obviously, he's now going to be the main villain in the main fight in the final episode. We know that's going to happen. It's predictable. It is very, very predictable that that's going to happen. I'll be shocked if it doesn't happen. So we're going to have Kamala versus this guy. This guy who was like against everything. But now he's just going to become a villain. It's just... Where are we going with this? Where are we going? And technically speaking, Kamala shouldn't win this fight. There is no way she should win this fight. He is trained. He is better at combat. And just better in combat. Just better in everything. He's more athletic in everything. And he has the same powers as her. So they literally can't... So the powers cancel each other out. But his skill level is way higher than her. So technically she should never win. But we know she's going to beat him. But it's just... Why? I just don't get it. We have 6 episodes and you spend so much time in one episode on filler stuff. Like, cut that out and let's focus on Kamala and her growth as a character and her growth with her powers. Why waste 30 minutes on something that can be told in a quick flashback? Like, it didn't need to be that long. It really did not need to be that long. And then having her time travel back to be the one that saves her grandma. Like, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, first episode, I enjoyed. It was a big pleasant surprise. I'm like, cool. I'm not the hugest fan or thrilled with how she gets her powers from the bangle. That I'm not a huge fan of, but I can live with it. I can live with it and move forward. Episode 2, okay, decent. Episode 3, kind of lost me. Episode 4, ooh, are we getting back on track now? Episode 5, damn, disappointed. I wanted to like this show. So far, I'd still say it's more positive than negative, but right now, I can't say that I'm excited for where we're going. I just don't particularly think the writing has been great for Ms. Marvel. I mean, the effects are decent. I really like the way her powers look. They looks incredible. Looks good. I did like the little stuff they did in the first few episodes with the whole background and like telling the story like that as well. That was good. That's gone away now, which I'm a bit disappointed in because that to me was something unique and something different we haven't seen in the MCU, and it was a different choice to do storytelling in the MCU, and I like that aspect. That little things were like, oh, that's cool. I like that. I really really appreciate that. But now I feel like it's going down the formula route of an MCU product. It felt unique at the start, but once they started to bring in the twist, like as soon as like, oh, these guys are the Jins and that, they're gonna be the villains, and it's kind of like, really? Are we really gonna go down this route? Why can't we just have a coming of age story where she just learns how to use her powers and just learns to be a hero instead of having to fight and save like the end of the world? Like the end of the world this is an end of the world stuff. They are trying to take over our world at the same time. So it's kind of like, so an amateur hero is supposed to save the world. Like, come on, man. Can we just have her coming of age? Have her have just the daily struggles like we would at high school? That to me would be way more interesting than just this generic, here are the bad villains, she's gonna fight them, get ready for this big fight. But that's just me. That's just me. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Till then, stay safe. Peace out.